A group of whistleblowers inside the Trump Media and Technology Group recently all signed on to a letter. Anonymously signed on to this whistleblower letter to the board of directors at Trump Media, alleging that CEO Devin Nunes is not only kinda making light of company policy to hire American workers by hiring nothing but foreign contractors, but also they claim that his actions as CEO, the decisions he has made for the company, are opening them up to regulatory action. Now, unfortunately, in this letter that has now been obtained by ProPublica, who released a lengthy report on it, they don't actually tell us what those actions are. So we do not know. They allegedly know, but we, the public, does not know what those actionable decisions from Devin Nunes are. But let me read this, okay? In perhaps the most serious charge, the letter alleges that Nunes, quote, missteps have put us at substantial risk of legal action with our regulators, vendors, shareholders, and employees, and have already resulted in litigation. The letter does not give examples of what Nunes has done that could risk action by regulators, but he's apparently, according to these people that work at the company, and again, it's not just one whistleblower, it is multiple, he's done some bad things that are probably going to get people sued. Now, I'm dying to know what that is. I think that's kind of the meat of the story, right? Why didn't they put those actions in the letter? You gave it to the board of directors of the company, the people that themselves would be sued or perhaps charged criminally. Don't you think you ought to, expand that a little bit and let them know, like, hey, he did X, Y, and Z, and now you need to CYA, right? But maybe not. So that's a little questionable, right? I don't want to give Devin Nunes the benefit of the doubt ever, but if you're going to allege behavior that could result in criminal charges or severe lawsuits, you need to lay out that behavior. Because the higher-ups clearly didn't know about it, and if they did, you wouldn't have sent them the letter. So that, to me, is a little fishy. But there is the bigger part of it. Yes, even bigger than lawsuits and potential, criminal charges, is the fact that in the letter they also say, we got 20 U.S. employees now. We got 20. Because Devin Nunes has made everybody hire foreign contractors. We're supposed to be, as they say in the letter, America first, but instead we're America last, because yet another one of Donald Trump's companies doesn't want to hire American workers and instead wants to rely on foreign labor that they can get at a much discounted price. So, technically not illegal. It is, however, something that definitely should impact Donald Trump on the campaign trail if the media, the corporate media, had the courage to actually report on this story. That would probably be a big headache for Donald Trump in these final weeks before the election. But they're not talking about it, so Donald Trump, as per usual, doesn't have to answer for it. But then there is another allegation, and this, by the way, could be one that opens them up for lawsuits. Another concern in the letter is about money. Employees were pressured to sell their shares of the company at $20 per share before it went public, leaving them without a stake in the enterprise and costing them financially, according to the letter. The company's stock was briefly trading at more than 3 times that price after it went public in March. So you force them to sell their stock for $20 a share. It goes public, jumps up to the high 70s. So these people lost out on almost quadrupling their money. Now that is an actionable move. If they can prove that they were in fact forced to sell or deceived into selling, oh boy, this company's in serious trouble. But that's all we know. So we'll have to wait and see if these whistleblowers come public, if they have more information, if they have evidence to back up these claims. Right now, this is something that's just being handled by the legal investigators at Trump Media. But pay attention to this one. I think it has the potential to get much bigger in the months to come. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.